Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing a Pure Agua purified water. This is from Aldi's. This was about $3 for a 24 pack. It is bottled by Premium Waters Inc. in Minneapolis, and they also bottle, I believe, the Walmart Great Value Water. At least I know they used to. I haven't checked lately, but it says purified reverse osmosis. It says for nutritional source. Our bottle water quality information, call 1-877-24 or Primers.com. Distributed and sold exclusively at Aldi at only 60510. So only twice the next guarantee. Your item will be replaced and your money will be refunded. So Aldi, what they're doing now is Aldi used to be just like their own brands. It used to be just like their own like brands that were made like by another company, and they were either like made by like a name brand company, like for example, maybe their soup was made by Kimos, and they slapped a different label on it and sold it for less, because they needed, so they need to factor marketing costs into it or nothing like that. Maybe that's what they're doing here. Maybe Nestle is just making ton bottled water for all the year. This is bottled by Premium Waters Inc., but maybe Nestle is making a bottled water for a different company. Maybe in marketing off. Like that's what this Premium Waters Inc. is doing. They're making a bunch of bottled water brands for these stores and just selling them. They don't need to do marketing costs, because people already know the store name. Already know what Aldi is, and they'll shop here anyways. They don't care about no fancy marketing. That is good. That's actually a pretty good purified one. It's not like the best purified water out there. Obviously, I'm sure there's way better purified waters than this, but it's, what I mean by one of the best purified water out there is, it's not the best cheap purified water out there. Like in the 24 pack, like you can get 24 pack, like 24 pack purified waters, like the other, like I'm sure like higher, it's more expensive like waters. Like there's waters out there like Amazon. You can get like a 24 pack for like $1 a bottle, or like 75 cents, $1 a bottle. Maybe those like higher end waters, maybe that you can buy like, or maybe say $2-3 for a single bottle, one time try, and you might be able to get like a 24 pack on like Amazon for like $24 or something like that, like $1 a bottle, say around like $23.99. Maybe some of them you can, but for cheaper brand purified water and like the thinner plastic, this is actually really good. I give this like I don't think it's the best of the best purified water out there, but for like a lower end purified water, it's really good. You can't go wrong with this, especially for a budget brand. So I highly recommend the Pure Agua purified water, processed by reverse osmosis or distillation. I actually have to give this probably it's like, I give it an 8 in every single bottle of water probably had. Probably gets an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good for a cheap bottle of water. I've had some bottles of water that were more expensive that were like, but this one actually just beats some of them. Because I used to try a bunch of bottled waters at gas stations and film on my Ocho, but I'm trying to think down almost all the videos from that Ocho and put them on this channel. Not all of them, but just ones I got in my Google Photos. But yeah, I definitely have to give the Pure Agua purified water an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely is good. Definitely beat some of those like cheaper brands of water. I've had some like other brands of water, like gas station brands, It definitely beats a few gas station brands I've had. You know, I mean, I like this one, and the Nestle purified water is really close to for cheaper purified waters. I've definitely had some like nasty waters, like that family. I used to have the Family Gourmet, and we had like the Family Gourmet label at Family Dollar instead of like the Quest label, or like now it's I think Silver Falls. But the Family Gourmet was like, it tasted nasty. I mean, it tasted okay. I shouldn't say that. I just shouldn't say it tasted nasty, but it was okay, but it wasn't amazing stuff. And then I remember having Aquafina 24 packs when they had it on sale at local grocery store. They had a bunch of Aquafinas they were trying to get rid of. And I remember buying them. And they were okay. I mean, they were okay. They weren't like amazing, but they were okay. And it was like, that tastes like fluoride. And they had a few gas station brands of water, like Speedway brand. And I think I had like Holiday brand. I mean, Speedway brand and a Holiday brand. And they were okay. They were okay. I mean, they were just like a standard bottle of water. It's probably like this. But, I mean, if you're at a gas station or a Speedway or Holiday, I would get it. But, I mean, it's not practical to get because of the price for ton. But it is, I mean, Holiday brand, you can get like Holiday brand at like, the 24 pack. So, I think maybe that might be practical. Maybe pay a little more because it's a gas station. But, I mean, they're okay. They're okay for gas station brands for like spring waters, like 7, 8 out of 10 depending. They're okay. But then I remember having what was it like? I think a Senchi. I remember having a Senchi or something. That's okay. That's okay. What? That's okay. Decent water. And I remember having the Waikiki water, like local Holiday one, gas station one got. That was pretty good. And then I remember having a bunch of Hometown Value. Remember when Shopko existed before they had to close all their Shopko stores and they could keep the Shopko optical stores around, which is just basically an eyeglass center because they didn't pay their tax. Apparently some tax problems they had, so they had to sell out. So they had to close all their stores in order to, and then just liquidate a bunch of stuff in order to pay for their taxes. And apparently, but who knows if that's true. But yeah, and then I had Hometown Value Purified and Spring Waters. They were decent for a cheaper brand of bottle water. I used to get them in like 30 packs. Those were pretty good, decent for a cheaper brand of water. But maybe I just got used to them all the time. But they were still decent for a cheaper brand. And then I remember having other brands like, what was it? I can't remember. I've had so I had LaCroix. They had used to have LaCroix at my local Family Dollar, and when they were in like the dollar section, some Dollar Tree products they had Family Dollar. They had LaCroix sparkling waters, and in like the liters, and boy, some of them tasted like good. The only problem is with LaCroix, some tasted good, some tasted not so good, and I like the 12 pack LaCroix flavors. Some tasted good, like decent. Some tasted decent. Some tasted like good, like you'd want to have again. Some tasted just like maybe I'd try it. Maybe if someone gave it to me, that's all they had. Maybe if someone gave it to me, I'd drink it. Well, maybe I'd drink it, but there's some I would never drink again. And then I've had like the Family Dollar or whatever brand of sparkling waters, and those have been in the liters, and those have been pretty good. Same with like the Dollar General sparkling waters. And I had like some of them. I had some sparkling waters, like bubblies and stuff at the gas stations. They've been okay. They were a little harsher, but they still taste decent. They still taste okay. They're just a little harsh, pretty kind of harsh, you know. So, and I think I remember having like a couple of fancy bottles at my shop. Cool. Like Evian one time. And another brand one time. They're okay. I don't know. Some bottles of water are better than others, but I would say the best two bottles of water I've had were this is a good brand bottle of water for a cheaper brand. It is Pure Agua. Great Value is a good cheap brand. Hometown Value was a good cheap brand, but you can't get that no more. I remember having Target's brand of water, Market Pantry before. I remember having Market Pantry bottled water before. And that was decent bottled water. I remember having that. That was decent bottled water. The Fleet Farm brand. I remember having the Fleet Farm brand. It's Niagara bottled water. I like that tea. I think it's decent. It's not the best bottled water out there, but it's still a decently good bottled water. And it's not. It's good. And it's I've had the regular Niagara brand before, two, and it tastes the same. It's okay. It's good, but it's not overly amazing, but still decent. But and then I've had other brands there's some brands I would never have again, like Aquafina. It tastes like fluoride. Maybe was it the Family Gourmet? I think the Family Gourmet. I didn't really care for too well, but I did like the Quest and the Silver Falls is decent now. So they have improved a little bit on their sparkling, on their flavor, on their flavors. Like I said, great value. The Waikiki water was pretty good. You remember having? If you went to gas station at Holiday Spring Water or stuff like that, that's pretty decent. I've had Ice Mountain. That's a good standard bottle of water when I get it. Or maybe the Quick Trip brand. I don't remember ever having a Quick Trip. I think I had a Quick Trip brand maybe once or twice. But if I remember having a Quick Trip brand, that was okay brand of bottle water. Nature's Touch. That's a decent brand from what I remember. That Essentia Plus is decent. The Nielsen's brand, Nielsen's local grocery brand, it's okay. Not amazing bottle water, but in the pinch, if you need some bottle water, you want to buy bottle water, your tap water is not the greatest. It's good. In a pinch. The Essentia Plus is decent, but Evian was pretty decent. I've had some other brands like the Ethos water from Starbucks. That's a decent brand. I think there's a Caribou coffee brand of bottle water. I think I had once or twice. That's once. That's pretty decent. So, all in all, that is my reviews of my water. But there's some brands I know I never have again. There's some brands that I know I'd have again. They taste like standard bottles of water. But they're still decent, So, next time, take care.